Hello.
Hey, what's up?
I want to ask you something.
Sure, go ahead. What's on your mind?
What do you think about the energy? You need a lot of energy to work as an I think.
That's a good observation. Yeah, running AI systems does take quite a bit of computational power, which means energy use. It's something the tech industry is working on, making AI more efficient so it doesn't consume as much. Is that something you're curious about? Or were you thinking about it in a different way?
Yes, exactly. I I heard that some AI laboratorium use solar panel in space and they beam the energy to the earth. Can you explain to me how can that is going on?
Good question. So the idea is that solar panels in space collect sunlight without atmospheric interference, which is more efficient. Then they convert that energy into a microwave beam and transmit it down to Earth, where receivers convert it back into electricity. The challenge is getting the beam accurate and efficient enough to make it worthwhile. It's still mostly theoretical right now, but it's being researched. Make sense?
Oh, I see. So there is no evidence that it is reality right now. So it is only theoretic that will be practiced maybe in 1 decade or 2 decades from now.
Exactly. There have been some small-scale experiments and prototypes, but nothing operational at a commercial scale yet. It's still in the research and development phase, so yeah, it could be years or decades before we see it actually powering cities. It's promising technology, though.
Oh, it is promising, right? Can you mention the producer or maybe the researcher from this technology?
Let me search for the latest on this. There might be some current projects I should check. Great question. There are actually several companies working on this right now. Overview. Energy is one of the leading ones. They just emerged from stealth recently and are testing power beaming. Then there's Etherflux, which uses infrared lasers. And Japan is launching a satellite called Ohisahma later this year to test beaming solar power back to Earth. So it's actually moving from theory toward reality faster than you'd think.
Oh, I see. What is the other?
Pretty exciting. Well, there's also Virtus Solis Technologies, which plans to launch a pilot in 2026 and offer commercial power before the end of the decade. And Mantis Space is working on beaming sunlight to satellites in orbit. So there are quite a few companies racing to make this work.
Hmm. Uh, what can I say? Actually, I don't know how this is work. How can the beam is converted to energy and is it so efficient? I think there might be some loss of energy in the transfer from the space to the earth, and maybe the energy is converted to heat, maybe or some microwave. What do you think?
You're spot on. There's definitely energy loss. The beam travels through the atmosphere, which absorbs and scatters some of it. Then the receiver converts the microwave or laser beam back into electricity. And that conversion isn't perfectly efficient either. So you might lose 20 to 30% or more in the process. That's why they're still working on making it more efficient before it becomes commercially viable. Does that make sense?
I see. What is the best model, and what percentage the efficient is there right now, is actually going right now?
That's a good question, but I don't have exact efficiency numbers from the latest tests. The companies are still in experimental phases, so the data varies. What I can tell you is they're aiming for efficiency improvements before going commercial. Want me to search for the latest efficiency data they've published?
Yes, please.